Welcome to Mike's Organic Cafe. Today I felt like steak and chips, but I was also feeling a little posh, so I wanted the restaurant experience without the chemicals. So here's what I did. I made a perfectly cooked steak and chips fried 3 times with a pot of organic gravy. Because it's cold as fuck here, I wanted to warm up, and it was a huge success because the food turned out perfect. Ingredients are 200 grams of porterhouse steak, 3 potatoes, I found hard ones which are perfect for frying, cleaned and cut to size, a pot of organic gravy and water, and a frying pot with coconut oil melted and ready for the chips, 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil, and 1 knob of butter. And herbs are oregano, turmeric, sea salt, and rosemary for the finish. Step 1. The chips take the longest, so put them in the basket. Then when the coconut oil is melted and ready, turn down the temp to halfway and dunk in the basket for the first time. Then preheat your oven on 200 degrees. Step 2. Heat the olive oil in a frying pan that can be used in the oven as well. Then season the steak generously with sea salt, oregano, turmeric. Then with a pair of tongs, hold the fat side up and salt it well. Then when the olive oil is hot enough, you'll hear it sizzle. So with the tongs, hold the fat part of the steak first onto the pan until it browns. Step 3. Now sear both sides of the steak for a minute each side. When you flip to the second side of the steak, add the butter and sprinkle some rosemary around the steak. Then grab it with a pair of tongs and make sure it's coated with butter. Otherwise, get a spoon and dip it in the liquid, then lather the steak that way. It looks more professional. Then put it in the oven for around 15 to 20 minutes depending on how long you want to cook it for and how you want it to turn out. Step 4. Now put the pot of gravy on a medium heat. You'll have to stir constantly when it heats up, but for now, take the chips out, then set the basket so the oil drains from them and they cool down a bit. Step 5. Now put the chips back in the oil. You'll know when to put them back when they stop wheezing, and they should cool down quickly. Then grab a plate with a paper towel and get it ready for the chips. Then back to the gravy. It should start to thicken up, so keep stirring constantly. The consistency depends on how you like it. I like mine thick and gooey, so I'll leave it to boil till the end. Step 6. Now the steak should be ready, so take it out of the oven and leave it on the bench top to further cook and cool. Step 7. Now take out the chips, again hanging the basket to drain. When they stop wheezing, put them back in one last time. You want them to have a crispy fried outer look and be soft and delicious on the inside. Step 8. And here they are, perfectly fried chips 3 times. Turn golden orange on the outside and soft and fluffy on the inside. Step 9. Now let's plate everything. Put the chip basket into the plate with the paper towel to further drain any excess coconut oil. Then season with sea salt or chicken salt. Then put the steak in another plate and pour the olive oil, butter, rosemary sauce on top for extra flavor. Then pour the gravy in a small bowl on its own and a bit on the steak. You just made steak and chips restaurant style yourself by time managing your cook, completing the job of a person on meats, the person on potatoes, and the person on the gravy. Now enjoy this food knowing it was prepared as beautifully as it tastes. Be seeing you for more delicious foods that not only warm your stomach, but are so good for your health as well. Thanks for watching.